Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Fali Kurniawan from class 191B. Here I will express my opinion about smoking on the campus. In my opinion, smoking on the campus is a complex issue. On the one hand, there is an argument about the individual's right to smoke. But on the other hand, smoking can have negative impact on the health of others, especially in a crowded environment like a campus. Many educational institutions are now implementing smoke-free policies to create a healthier and more comfortable environment for our students and staff. In addition, there are also considerations to reduce the negative impact of smoking on public health in general. It is important for campus to provide special areas for smokers if they want to continue to provide space for freedom, while maintaining the health and comfort of non-smokers. Upon dialogue between our parties involved, is also very necessary to find the best solution. Hello, my name is Fali Kurniawan from class 191B. I will explain about simple present tense. Simple present tense is a sentence from in English that I use to express events that are routinely done repeatedly or something that is common and always happen. Simple present tense is the most frequently used tense in everyday English sentence. Nominal simple present. Verbal simple present. In verbal sentence, there is no need to add to be after the subject because the verb is the test of being the predicate. The verb in this tense has not changed, so if you make a sentence with a third person subject, he, she, it singular subject, there are several verbs that must have she, is at the end. Simple present tense positive and negative. Positive example, they visit their grandparents every Sunday. Negative example, cats don't fly. Especially for negative sentence, use do, does, or do not, don't, and does not, doesn't. Question simple present tense. Example, does he watch movies on the weekend? Just like negative simple present tense, question simple present tense also use do, does, or do not, don't, and does not, doesn't. Time word or adverse of time. Time word or adverse of time has another term, namely adverb of frequency. Actually, time words are not always present in every simple present tense sentence. Characteristic of a simple present tense sentence. Characteristic of simple present. 1. Using verb in basic form infinitive or familiar irregular verbs. Example, I play soccer every weekend. Play is a verb in basic form. 2. Using auxiliary verb namely do or does for verbal sentence in negative and interrogative form. Example, she doesn't eat meat. Doesn't, does not, auxiliary verb in negative form for the subject she. And do you like chocolate? Do, auxiliary verb for question with the subject you. In the present tense, there are usually time adverbs such always, usually, often, seldom, rarely, never, every day, week, month, year. Example, I always drink coffee in the morning. Function of simple present in a sentence. General chart, repeated action, express feeling, emotion, the schedule event, comment, or instruction. Songs that contain simple present tense. The lyrics of the song which contains simple present are Just a Friend to You by Meghan Trainor. In the first lyric, why is breaks, not brick? Because the formula is verb 1 must be at she is if the subject is the third person from the lyric above which are the subject are it. That's why the basic verb is brick, but it is changed to bricks. Simple present tense pattern. First person plural. The pronouns used for first person plural are we if as a subject, use if as an object, and ours if indication possession. However, use and ours both have the meaning we and use, so to know which one to use, you must know the context of the sentence first. For the example, we are from Jakarta City. Example as an object, he tells us about our house story. Example of a sentence opposition, ours is more delicious than theirs. First person singular. First person is the first person point of view, in this case referring to the speaker or reader. In first person singular, the pronoun used is I if oneself is the subject, using me, my, mine if oneself is the object, and so on. Ownership. The situation that usually occur in the use of first person singular is when you want to introduce yourself or want to explain about yourself. From example is the subject. My name is Patur. I live in East Jakarta. Example of a simple present tense if this object. Fajar sent letter to me. Example of simple present tense sentence showing ownership. This car is mine. Second person. Second person is the point of view of the second person or someone we are talking to at the time. The pronoun used in the second person singular is you if as a subject, yours if to show ownership, just like we are, ours, you, yours also means you are, you guys. The way to find out is to understand the context of what is being discussed. Example of sentence as a subject, you are the best student in the class. Example of sentence that show ownership, is this your pencil? In the third person singular, the pronoun used in the third person singular is he, she, it. The situation that occur is when we talk about someone who is not present among us. Example of sentence as a subject, she is playing card, and see example of sentence as an object, don't scream in front of her face. Example of sentence showing ownership, this is Tito plural. The pronoun used in the third person plural is they, them, their. The situation that occurs is when talking about more than one person, two or more people who are not present among us. Example of a sentence as subject, they are from the same class. Example of sentence as an object, some of the are from Bekasi. Example of sentence showing ownership, their painting is so amazing. Simple present tense pattern formula. So for subject, I used to be, am and I am, and verb do or verb without is ending, while the subject you, they, we, and plural subject used to be are and verb do or verb without is ending. Finally, the subject he, she, it, and singular subject used to be is and verb does or verb ending in sis. Example present tense question. Number 1. I'm not her Rita. Discussion. I'm is to be is paired with the subject I, so the correct answer to complete the sentence is a sentence because I'm not her Rita. Number 2. The boy very polite. An answer is pay attention to the following pair subject with to be. The boy is your subject, the pronoun to be has the follower is the so answer is the be. The boy is very polite. Characteristic of simple present tense sentence. in English by Dr. Tarsan Hakim. The characteristics of a simple present tense sentence are marked by frequently used adverb of frequency, including once, twice, every day, every week, the 3 times a week, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Use of simple present occurring event. Occurring events are events that occur routinely or are habits that are carried out, usually marked with time information. Example sentence: I eat 3 times a day. General truth. General truth explain a fact or general truth explain a fact or general truth that is an undeniable. Example: the sun rises from the east. Use of simple present expressing feeling, emotion, tone, or ownership, giving order or instruction. The importance of simple present. The simple present tense is essential in everyday communication because it allows us to convey information clearly, because custom and fact in interact in social situations that require the delivery or routines or fact. With a good understanding of simple present tense, we can communicate more effectively in English. That's all, and thank you.